What's up, guys? Scott Martin here. I'm still hanging on Okeechobee. Thanks for chilling out with me. I'm hoping I'll catch a big old bass here on film, but you know, I'm throwing a swimming jig, and we've talked a lot about swimming jigs in these series of tips, kind of how to pick the right size, how to pick the right color, and I want to talk about a couple variations on how to fish these swimming jigs. Number one, with a swimming type trailer, like we talked about, okay, which like a little bait fish type trailer, boot tail type trailer, okay, like I have on this swimming jig here. This is the type of swimming jig where you're going to make a long cast and basically keep your rod in a fixed position and just reel the bait back to the boat. Pretty consistent, pretty smooth. You know, maybe you'll bring it up a little higher and drop it down, but you're not really doing much other than just reeling it in and waiting for those fish to bite it and load up on it. It's a lot like a spinnerbait. Again, just cast it out. And the great thing about a swimming jig is they're very weedless. You know, I like monofilament or I like braid. It kind of just depends on where I'm fishing. If I'm fishing in a clear water reservoir with not a lot of vegetation, I'm going to throw monofilament or actually fluorocarbon, like your P-line, probably 12-pound fluorocarbon P-line. In Okeechobee, we deal with a lot of big fish, a lot of heavy grass. I'm going to throw, you know, my 50-pound P-line braid. But again, this type of swimming jig like I have here, where it's just swimming through the water with that little boot tail, little swim bait trailer, I'm just reeling it back to the boat. Or if you had like a, you know, or if you had a, you know, like a little crawdad like this Bruiser Crazy Craw on the back of, say, a black and blue one. Again, these legs swim. So if the legs swim, you reel the bait in with a steady retrieve. Now there are times, different lakes around the country, we try a different type trailer, like we have a little Zoom chunk on the back here. You know, the traditional type of swimming jig that started years ago, guys didn't use much other than just a regular Zoom chunk. This trailer does not have any action in it. It's a very do-nothing type trailer. So what do? You have to create the action. So as I'm reeling it along, okay, I'm jerking my rod, okay, and I'm just kind of popping my slack. And what it's doing is I'm popping that slack, it's making those legs undulate like this, okay? So again, if you're gonna throw a trailer that doesn't have any action, like a chunk, just a regular Zoom chunk, I'm gonna hop my rod like this through the grass. I'm gonna hop it the whole time. And there's days that those fish like that. It's a kind of a different, erratic action. But again, a trailer that doesn't swim, you've gotta make the action itself by popping it and hopping it and kind of moving it along the surface or, you know, subsurface. But again, you throw a trailer that swims, just reel it constant, reel it steady. So anyways, those are the tips for you. A couple different variations on your swimming jig trailers. Give those a shot next time you're out fishing. Again, swimming jigs work great in the spring and they work great in the summer and in the fall when those fish are up shallow feeding on bait in the back of the creek. So give it a wing. Thanks for watching. See you guys.